Yeah. I don't see your camera though. I don't see you.
Cut. Yeah.
Now I see you. So yeah, it looks like we're already live. So thank you everyone who's watching. This is the ChallengeDac kind of just progress report, letting you guys know what we're doing every week. This is Challenge Master, Will Patrick, that we got with us, and you got myself. And usually we're joined by City Mills, but he isn't here today. And then hopefully every Saturday, him and I usually do a an AMA where you guys can ask us questions in real time, and we try to answer the questions. And then hopefully he'll be able to make that tomorrow. If not, I don't know what you're doing, Willow, but maybe you'll have to fill in for him. So
Okay.
yeah, but lots of big news. You know, we're getting more and more people recognizing the work that we're doing. You know, for the second quarter, DAP Radar rated us as one of the most used applications on the EOS network. And then, you know, for people who follow crypto very closely, the EOS blockchain is pretty much the fastest and most used blockchain in the world. So that's a big accomplishment for us, you know, because we still have a relatively small team. And for us to put together an application that's in iOS and Google Play, that's got so many users that uses the blockchain is a big accomplishment. So thank you for everyone that's been making that possible.
Yeah. Hello, guys. My name is Wilfred, the challenge master for the Challengers application. Okay, so the Challengers application has been one of the most active dApps on the EOS blockchain, being one of the most fastest blockchain in the world. It's a great news to us, and we are really thankful to our users, you know, because without you, the application won't work actually. So those of you that keep inviting your friends, keep making use of our application, and keep hoping for the best, stay with us. Thank you very much.
And then for those of you who don't know, all ChallengeDac is it's a application that, like we said, is available in iOS or Android. And when you download it, you're able to participate in challenges where you're able to win cryptocurrency. And not only are you able to participate in these challenges, you're able to use your cryptocurrency and make your own challenges if you like. And there's some people that make challenges every day, and there's some people that complete challenges every day. And when you download the application, it's totally up to you. So ChallengeDac has opened up kind of a new world of people being able to participate in these cryptocurrency challenges and be able to win crypto for doing all sorts of things. I mean, some of the most popular challenges that we've been seeing are sharing things on Twitter. I know, Willow, you manage everything on Facebook, so you've been promoting us on Facebook, and you've been giving away crypto for people to share things on Facebook, right?
Yeah, Facebook challenges is one of the challenges that people earn crypto easily using our application by you just sharing a Facebook post, just sharing and possibly maybe inviting your friends or maybe tagging someone or an exchange. You get to win cryptocurrency, which is very interesting. And looking at it, it's a very simple task compared to the cryptocurrency you earn. You know, it might be worth more tomorrow. So compared to the tax, I think it's really worth it.
Yeah, and when we were building Challenge, we really wanted to make it so easy to use because we thought that was critical for us. And I think part of the reason we've grown so much and we do have so many users compared to other blockchain projects is because we make things so simple. We want, all you need to do to sign up is either have an email address or a phone number. You don't have to pay any money. And, it's easy to use. It's very intuitive. And And then we have a great team. If anyone does happen to have any issues, if you have a snag or a bug or whatever, you can contact us and we can usually get it taken care of in just a couple hours. But the great thing about that is we've been able to introduce so many people to blockchain, and a lot of people have an idea. We people who've been watching blockchain prices, who may be interested about the space. You've seen Bitcoin go from 20,000 to 50,000. Now I know it's at 30,000.
That's
Ethereum,
it.
all of these cryptos have gone up so much, and a lot of times people think you have to buy them. You have to buy them to be able to have them, but we've created a different way with ChallengeDac. Is we let people do tasks, do kind of jobs almost to win crypto. So there's been a lot of people who've won crypto for the first time using Challenge application.
Yeah, apart from making use of the application for receiving challenges, you can actually create your own challenge. Creating a challenge is as simple as just putting in cryptocurrency there and telling people what to do. For example, if you have a Facebook page that you want to grow, so you can simply put the page link there and be like, go and follow this Facebook page for a little amount of cryptocurrency, and you can see your page on another level. So that is just a way of using cryptocurrency to promote your Facebook page. You can equally use it to promote your business as well. If you have a brand, you can equally use it to promote your brand. That's how simple it is. With the help of the challenges application, you can do all of this.
Yeah. Yeah. Essentially, the challenge application is just a new tool that lets people use cryptocurrency to basically cooperate with each other. And, we make it real simple, just like Facebook or MySpace back in the day, they had a little portal where you could put your picture, you could write a little bit about yourself. We've pretty much streamlined that process for smart contracts. So you go on to Challenge and we give you about a paragraph. You can write a paragraph of instructions of what you want people to do when you create a challenge. And then you have the option to put a picture in there or put a link. You can put a link to a YouTube video if you want someone to comment on a YouTube video. So, there's a lot of great things you can do as a challenge creator. And we've demonstrated there's videos out that we've done where we compare Facebook ads. We compare, spending $10 of Facebook ads versus spending $10 of cryptocurrency on the challenge application, and we look at the results we get, and we get 10 times more people view our posts, 10 times we get way more engagement. So that's telling us, yeah, that
Yeah,
you're getting more bang for your buck with challenge and using crypto.
yeah. Can you tell us about what we had for the week, the AMA we had this week with the
Yeah.
US community?
Yeah, so we had a big AMA on. Originally, I thought it was City Mills. Thank you to him. He set all of that up, but I think it was originally supposed to be a Vigor AMA, but I guess we ended up doing the AMA on the whole EOS Telegram channel. So the whole EOS Telegram channel, which is a huge Telegram channel that's been running since before mainnet launch. So for 3 years, they pretty much shut down the whole thing and and we did a voice AMA over the Telegram there, and we got to talk for a few hours, and they were just asking us about challenge, and we were able to tell the EOS community about what we're doing, because I think we've been very siloed. Not as many people, there's still a lot of people that don't know about us. In the EOS community as a whole, the price has been going down with EOS. A lot of projects have been kind of stalemating or kind of not really moving forward. They've been just kind of stalling out a lot of projects. So so we're definitely we haven't spent the most on marketing, but when you look at our numbers and how many people use our application, we're definitely the leader for dApps, for Challenge EOS dApps. That's why Dab Radar has us ranked as high as we are. That's why we keep getting recognized for being one of the most active dApps. So it was a great interview. Hopefully we got some new attention, some new eyeballs. And you were looking into how to make that into a video, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna make that into a video. I'm still working on it though. The call lasted for about 2 hours. So the video,
Yeah.
putting those slides, it's gonna take a lot of time because I have to listen to the audio and know where to fix in some slides. I don't
Okay.
know if you get what I'm saying.
Okay.
Accordingly,
Yeah. Well,
that's it. And I was really happy when when I saw what city pushed for us having that AMA
yeah.
with the EOS community. I believe from that AMA we had some new signups. Yeah, we had people. I even saw one person making a challenge and was like, think comment on this or so. So I think that from that AMA we had quite a positive response from the EOS community.
Yeah, yeah, and they asked us a lot of good questions. I mean, one of them brought up bullish global, and asked us if having some extra funds would help us, and of course it would, because we're we've been running everything on kind of pretty much a shoestring budget, and we've been doing a good job at it too for what we've had to work with. I think we've done an incredible job, but like we said in the AMA, I think if we did get any funds or if we were able to get helped out by investors or bullish global or whatever, we would be able to accelerate our growth a lot faster. And we said that we want to have the goal of reaching 1 million people, and that's almost how many people you have to reach if you want to have a very successful application. So I think that would help us get there a lot faster if we were able to get some support from people within the EOS communities, from Wales, some people who are looking or interested in investing. I think that would really help our project.
Yeah, I think through that AMA, and I'm trying to make the video for it, and from there we can push for promotion, and we get that out, and I would even try to make some clips. There are some interesting questions that are there, I
Yeah.
can just figure them out, and we not just that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a cool interview just because we had so many different people. You had, we had some British guys on there with their British accent, and then we had, I had myself on there, and you and City were on there. So I didn't know everyone. It seemed like there was a good 6 or 7 people on the call, and really nice to start to get some recognition that of the work we've been doing and what we've been doing, because I think the EOS community as a whole, everyone's been just kind of not everyone's been doing their own different things, and there hasn't been as much growth as I think they hoped that there would be. And like we've said before, any blockchain is only as valuable as how many people are using it. So it's very important, for these blockchains to have a lot of dApps and people using these dApps.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, US community, for having us. We're grateful. We're grateful.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was definitely, and I think you know, they need projects like this. Like we were saying, if EOS doesn't have stars, they don't have projects they can point to and say, hey, look, they're using our software and they got all these users, and then things start to die. Um, so I think it's important. It's good for us to be an example, and I think that just is I think a lot of it just comes from grit. We've been a gritty team, and we keep moving forward. And I've been involved with EOS now for 3 years, and I've seen a lot of projects stop. A lot of projects have come and gone. Um, a lot of projects come out, they make a lot of noise, they talk a big game, and then 6 months later, you look on their Telegram channel and they've left, and nothing's happened. So I think all of us on the team have been very committed, and we keep pushing forward. And I think that's why we're starting to have some success now.
Yeah, yeah. For everyone watching this, if you're ready to download the Challenges application, head on to the Play Store or iOS store for app for those that use iOS. Download the Challenges application. It's
Yeah,
a simple app, very user friendly, where you can use to accept challenges and earn cryptocurrency. You can also use it to make your own challenges, give out cryptocurrency. So that is just what our app does. Apart from that, we have what we call a geo challenge. Geo challenge is a simple way of identifying your location. Once you identify your location, you unlock cryptocurrency. So I could challenge you to be in maybe in India right now. And if you can make it to India, or if you're in India already, you unlock some cryptocurrency. You see how interesting it is.
Yeah, yeah. So it's really, you can set parameters about, where someone needs to be or what someone needs to do. And so really, it's the only limit is someone's imagination. So, you can make whatever type of challenges you want. So that's what makes it so valuable to be on the challenge application and use the challenge application. And it's an amazing opportunity because the difference is if you were one of the first Facebook users, if you were one of the first Twitter users, that was, I guess that's cool. I guess you get bragging rights, but how blockchain is different and how blockchain technology is different, and you'll see this more with other projects too, is we give you our native token, CHL, and you get to keep that for downloading for being one of the first users. And that CHL is used to rank content, is used to organize the posts on our platform. So what trends on ChallengeDac is based on who votes for the challenges. On Facebook or Twitter, Twitter says, when something trends on Twitter, maybe it's because it got the most likes, maybe it got the most retweets, whatever. But I think at the end of the day, no one really knows why. They could be pushing certain posts more than other posts. But with us, it's totally transparent. The ones that our posts that trend is because they got more CHL votes, and you can see that all on the blockchain.
Yeah, yeah. If you have much CHL and you are able to vote for a post on the application, you tend to see the post higher on the news feed. So that is the power of our token.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the tokenomics of our token. So, advice to people who are getting involved with blockchain now is, anytime you're looking at a blockchain project, you always want to ask yourself, what is this token used for? What do I need this token? Is this token essential for this project? And a lot of times you see projects that just have a token and you don't understand why their token needs to be there or why they need the blockchain at all. So for us, we have a very specific use case. Our CHL token is controls our newsfeed and organizes our content. We don't have proprietary algorithms. We don't sell advertisements to sponsors or anything like that. We give out this token, and the token holders control the news feed. So whatever the value of the CHL token is, that's the value of being able to control the ChallengeDac news feed.
Yeah, yeah. And guys, keep watching out for Facebook challenges. If you have a challenges application, you don't have a Facebook account, I urge you to try and have a Facebook account and engage with people out there. So because every week we normally have Facebook challenges and give out some cryptocurrency for liking Facebook and sharing a Facebook post. So try and do this to earn cryptocurrency every week using our application.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's these challenges are good for us and they're good for the people we like Facebook too. I mean, I noticed there's been times when I made LinkedIn challenges, people, because a lot of times there's a lot of angel investors, a lot of people who are trying to follow crypto on LinkedIn, a lot of professionals, and I've made posts on LinkedIn and asked people to share them, and I noticed a lot of people will made a LinkedIn account just to be able to share the post or whatever. So sometimes when we make challenges for LinkedIn or for Facebook, that's helping LinkedIn and Facebook because we're adding our users are making accounts there too. And the same thing, if you have a new application or you have a new platform that you want people to join, making a challenge is a great way to get people to join that whatever you're trying to have them to join.
Yeah, then you use cryptocurrency to reward people that join the platform.
Yeah, yeah, and that's just one of the things that blockchain is making possible, to having these little transactions that take place across the world for different amounts and different tokens. This is really something that wasn't possible 10, 15 years ago. This is just really only been possible, in my opinion, since the release of EOS in 2018. And we were one of the first projects to start building. We got 3 years of development, so I think that's why we're ahead of so many people and why we're one of the leaders now. And so yeah, so it's definitely the what we allow people to do in challenge right now the world hasn't seen it before. You haven't been able to do this sort of thing before in the past.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have not downloaded the application, try and download and start earning cryptocurrency immediately.
Yeah, we had a lot of good challenges this week, and obviously, yeah, if you haven't downloaded the challenge application, please do so. Because we never know if we're going to get taken offline. We never know if Apple's going to kick us out, uh, iOS is going to kick us out. So right now it's very easy to get the challenge application, but we don't know if it's always going to be so easy. Maybe in the future we'll have to do an APK file. We'll have to do something else. So as long as it's easy to download, get it, and that helps us too. The more people that download the application, the more likely they are to leave us alone and not take it down, because everyone knows crypto is a controversial industry, and a lot of times big tech people like Apple, Facebook, whatever, they don't sometimes they don't like new competition or people doing things differently. So right now you can get us on iOS and Google Play, but we don't know for how long, so take advantage of it while you can.
Guys, watch out for Joe challenge for a Joe challenge. I made a post. Or it kind of like a challenge. So just to see a way of how you can claim Joe challenges on our application. So if you don't know how to claim Joe challenges on our application, check out your newsfeed. You are gonna see it there, and you watch the YouTube video there. In some hours, I'm going to post a Joe challenge in some locations. So, and if you want me to post a Joe challenge, to drop a Joe challenge in your location, kindly identify under this video.
Awesome. Yeah, so stay on the lookout for geo challenges. And another challenge that I was thinking about releasing this week was, and you can tell me what you think about this, Willow, is challenging people to take CHL and convert it into Bitcoin and show the whole process. So somebody, go on, maybe you go on Nudex, you trade your Nudex token for EOS, then you take your EOS and trade it for Bitcoin, but just document the whole process, because sometimes people don't understand how they can take their CHL and turn it into Bitcoin. You can turn your CHL into Bitcoin, you can turn Bitcoin into CHL. There's a few, we're on some exchanges that aren't the most popular in the world right now, even though they got killer technology. But I think that's important for people to understand how they can convert their Bitcoin into into CHL and CHL into Bitcoin. So we might give out a nice challenge for that.
What do you think if you do it the other way around? You try to convert your Bitcoin or your some EOS that you have to CHL.
Yeah. We could do that too. We could say, hey, I like it if it was Bitcoin, just because Bitcoin's kind of like the most liquid, the most used crypto. But so people, I think people understand how to, people in EOS already who understand EOS know how to kind of, well, a lot of them don't, but you hope that most of them do know how to kind of turn EOS into their sub tokens. Yeah, that's the thing that's hurting EOS right now, is the fact that that none of their apps or none of their tokens on EOS have really done anything crazy, done anything major. Like Ethereum, they had all those ERC20 tokens that did really well, and I think that helped Ethereum do good, because they had all these fundraisers and all these ICO tokens that did well on Ethereum. Like, there's a bunch of them. What are all those? Even EOS at one point was an ERC20 token, but right now there hasn't been a whole lot of projects that have delivered a lot that have been built on EOS, except for us. We've been delivering on what our promises, and I think really I think we're the leader on EOS, and we're adding Telos support here pretty soon too. So we'll be multi-blockchain, so we won't be tied just to one blockchain, which I think is important for us. And we're just going to keep growing the challenge network. So every day we're going to have to make sure that challenges are getting posted. And if anybody had any issues the past few days trying to collect rewards or make a challenge, we apologize. We had so many new users that we ran out of CPU, and that might have been because of the AMA. We might have gotten so many more people joining the network that we had to get more resources. But our resources should be good now, and there shouldn't be any issues. Yeah.
Yeah, you just talked about tell us. Can you just give an overview of what we expect in updates in the version 8 that is coming soon?
Yep. So for those of you guys that haven't been following the project, we're as a lot of projects like Cardano, they've been 5 years of development. They haven't released any versions yet. They haven't. Now, they're different. They're a platform, but that's a lot of projects. A lot of projects haven't released any uh, releases yet. We're already on version 7. We've had 7 releases already, and we're getting ready to do version 8. And on version 8, we're going to have a couple new features, a couple really popular features. First being adding tele support. We've been asked to add tele support for over a year now, and we talked to the team. We can get it done. We think we can get it done. It's going to be a good amount of work, but we'll be able to add telos. We're also going to be able to give referral codes. So when you get people to download an application, you'll be able to get tokens for that every time someone downloads the application with your link. And then we're also going to make it easier for people to reward multiple people at one time. So right now, if you have a challenge and you have 50 people that participated in the challenge, you got to go down and reward each one of those people, unless it's a geo challenge. Geo challenge, you have the option of automatically rewarding somebody. With the task challenge, you got to manually reward each person, which isn't a long time, but if you have 50 people, it might take you 3-4 minutes. But we're gonna streamline that and make it where people can reward 50 people in the same time it takes to reward one person right now. And then we're also going to have direct messaging too, so people will be able to DM each other in the application too. Oh, I lost you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, you
Can you
went.
hear me now?
I hear you now, but for a few
Okay.
seconds I didn't.
Okay, sorry about that. So guys, I was saying expect much from the challenges application version 8. So watch out for those updates as the app is going to be very, very interesting for use.
Yep. Yeah, I think anybody who gets on board now, and especially if you're able to accumulate a lot of CHL, I think you'll be very happy in a few years' time. No one can predict the future. No one knows for sure, but this is what I'm putting all my time into. Everyone on the team, we're putting a lot of time and energy into this thing, and we're seeing the results, and people are liking the results. So I think, and the best thing is we're still very early on. We're very early on, so we're just getting started. And so download the Challenge EOS app. Make sure you're playing your challenges, and we'll have more challenges out for you probably today. We'll probably make a challenge for people to share this video, and along with a few other things. So you have anything else for the people? We don't want to keep it too long. I know it's getting late over there.
Yeah, I think that will be all. Guys, so don't forget to download the application.
Cool. Yep.
Bye,
And
guys.
for anybody that has questions that want to ask questions, tune into Instagram tomorrow. I'll be there, and then either you or City Mills will be there too, and we'll take your guys' questions. And a lot of times we'll even reward people for asking questions too. But I think that's all we got for you guys today. Thank you for tuning in, and everyone have a good weekend.
All right, bye, guys.
Yep,